I think now it's the right time to speak about it, and it's a special dedication to my father, Shri Gulshan Kumar ji. It's a special song that we have created. Me along with Jeet Ganguly da and Manoj Muntashar ji has written the beautiful lyrics of the song. It's a dedication to my father, this particular song, and it's called Mere Papa, and you all will be hearing it very soon. I will be performing it live at a show where we are celebrating my father, Shri Gulshan Kumar ji's success. So basically, we are celebrating my father's musical journey, since the last 30 years, the work T-Series has done. We're celebrating that on a live show which will be telecasted on television, where a lot of singers are coming together and performing the entire set of songs that they have rendered for T-Series. There I will be performing this special song which is specially for my father, and my brother Bhushan came out with the idea of having a new song created, and then I met Jeet da for the same, and I expressed my relationship with my father. So I was telling him about my feelings, that how I was extremely close to my father, and I was like his pet out of all three of us, my brother Bhushan, Kushali and me. So I'm the youngest in the family. My father plays a big role in my life as to where I have reached today. I'm in in the playback field just because of my father, and as I mentioned to you that I started learning music at a very young age when I didn't know much about what good points I have within me, but my father spotted that in me at a very young age when I was all of 7, and my journey from there to here comes only because of my father's belief in me, and I'm carrying his dream forward. Through this song, I think it's a huge thank you to my father for first getting me in this world and then getting me in the world of music. We had the song completely ready in just 20 minutes. I mean, the idea was ready in 20 minutes. The melody came out just within 20 minutes. I went to meet Jeet da, and he recorded, he made a voice note of what I was saying. So I told him about all the little things that, the connect that I shared with my father. He made a voice note of that, and Manoj Muntashar ji was also right there. As in when I was talking, Manoj ji came out with the lyrics that it should be this, these should be the words of the song. And it's so heart-touching when you hear the song, the entire melody and everything just fell in place, I think within those 20 minutes to half an hour. So we had the whole concept ready, and then of course they played it to Bhushan, and then I kind of hummed the entire song and got it in place, and that's how the song happened. I was extremely emotional the day the song was being prepared, so I just couldn't be a part of humming it, because I think this is the closest song to me by far of all the songs that I've done. I wouldn't even say that my first song. I think this is going to be my most memorable recording, my most memorable performance, and the most memorable song that I have done. So also when I was recording this song in the studio, when we were just running through it, I was extremely emotional and teary-eyed. I didn't know. I told Jeet da, how will I be able to do this? I don't think I will be able to sing it live. The next day I came with full, I don't know, I think I came with a blessing from my father, where he was just standing with me, and the whole song just happened flawlessly. And I don't know if I'm right here. I mean, you all will hear the song and tell me, but by far I think this is something that comes directly from my heart. My mom, throughout the song, she just heard it two days back, and she was extremely emotional, and that's been the case with everyone who's heard it. So of course my mom being very attached to it, everyone has reacted to it in the same way. I've actually not thought of it, but whoever would be directing it, I would just share my ideas to keep it very, very personalized and very, very minimalistic, because the song itself is such that I don't want too much happening around. It should just be a connect between a child and the father. You know, my husband is extremely supportive, and that's the reason I'm able to take my career even forward and do a lot of more music. My entire family from my husband's side, the entire support is there. They encourage me and they're extremely happy with this idea of me dedicating this song to my father. Absolutely. When I was 7, while watching TV, as I said, I used to hum a lot, and that's when Papa spotted me with that sweet voice, and I was put into Suresh Wadikarji's academy, where I got initial training in light classical music. What Papa would tell me to do or not to do. Actually, I used to just watch him, the kind of things he used to do, the way he was attached to music. He used to come back and play his songs from his films, from Dil Hai Ke Manta Nahi, Aashiki, Sadak, all those songs to each one of us in the house, whether even it was our domestic help. He used to play to everyone to get their opinion. So I've actually grown up watching these things, and his love and his dedication for music, and also his love for a lot of musicians. So I've actually grown up with these things around me and this entire musical atmosphere around me. If you ask any musician, I'm sure he would have his own story to tell as to how he related with Papa, or what Papa had given him in turn, of he delivering some really good music. So there are these lot of instances that everyone has, and I think my father had a heart of gold, and a lot of musicians that he has interacted with will agree with me on this. I would say when I was growing up, Sonu Nigam ji's career was just shaping up, and I remember he used to even come home to meet Papa. That time I was like extremely little to know that, this would be my idol. But as and when I grew and I started hearing the kind of music Sonuji did, I think he's extremely versatile, and he's someone that I really look up to. I think I was all of 5 or 6 when Aashiki released. It was back in, I think, 91 or 92. As I said, I remember Papa coming back and playing the music, and I think that album in itself is known for its chart-busting music. So I think that's the album that I've literally grown up, hearing to. And then, of course, I got the biggest opportunity in my life was to be a part of Aashiki 2, which was being remade back in 2013 that we did 2 years ago. So I think that was my biggest, I would say, achievement in terms of something that my father had started and something that became so iconic back in the 90s. We were taking the sequel forward, and I was part of it as a playback singer. I think a person who would have been extremely happy with this is my father. My brother Bhushan was very young when he took over T-Series. He was all of 19. The hard work he's put in, the dedication he has for his work, the passion with which he works, I think I really look up to him for all his hard work that he's done to bring T-Series as the company. So I think he's really put in a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, and I really look up to him as my father. And the respect I have for Bhushan is just like I would respect my father, because he, at a very young age, he was given a lot of responsibilities, not only work but also family. Of course, my mom has a big role to play in supporting all 3 of us, me, my sister Khushali, and my brother Bhushan. So I think the whole family, my mom being the backbone and bhai taking up all the responsibilities, I think that's commendable, and I look up to my brother for that. Actually, I would say they are two different individuals, my brother and my father. But definitely the way the sense of music that bhai has, I think he has inherited that from papa, because he can just hear a song and he can say whether, you know, this song has the caliber to work or not. So I think he's got that art and he's inherited that from papa. And apart from that, in terms of his behavior and everything, I think papa and bhai are two different individuals, so I wouldn't compare them on that front. But definitely his passion for work and comes from what he's seen in papa. Absolutely. I think I'm married to Hitesh only for six months. We've just completed 6 months. But the care and concern that he has, I think that's the reason we got together, because I could see those qualities in him. Maybe not 100%, but definitely a few qualities in him which actually made me say a yes to him, because he's an extremely caring person, very, very loving. So I think that's something that I saw in him, and that's when I said yes. Definitely a few songs from Ashiki back then, Dheere Dheere Se. Of course, I love all the songs from that album. I also love songs from Dil Hai Ke Manta Nahi. I love the song ए मेरे सपनों के सौदागर, ओ मेरे सपनों के सौदागर, मुझे ऐसी जगह ले जा. आई थिंक बहुत ही खूबसूरत गाना था. एंड सड़क के सारे गाने मुझे बहुत पसंद है फ्रॉम द फिल्म सड़क. I'll have to actually think of a couple of more songs, you know. You know, that's not a hard and fast rule. Every singer is treated equally in T-Series itself, even by my brother Bhushan. So I think the concept of the song Dheere Dheere was such that they didn't want a duet. They wanted it to sound and look very different to what it was back then. So back then it was a duet song, and so we had Yo-Yo Honey Singh to do the entire recreated version of Dheere Dheere, and it's doing tremendously well. I think the idea was to change what had come before. So Kumar Sanu was an extremely soulful romantic voice, like what we have in today's time, Arijit. So I think the idea was to have something that is very out of the box, which people wouldn't expect, that a Dheere Dheere can be recreated in this way with, you know, Honey Singh coming in. I know people have had a little bit of you know, mixed kind of reactions, but the song has done tremendously well, and it's already crossed about 30 million views on YouTube, which is extremely good response for any song. No, let's just wait for the single and I will speak about it. Definitely, I love this song from the film Tum Bin. It's called Tum Bin Jiya Jaye Kaise. I think this is one song that when I hear, I mean, it's completely melodious, and it's a little sad, but I think yeah, there was a time when we all have faced this, you know, my entire family. So I would say this song, Tum bin jiya jaye kaise, kaise jiya jaye tum bin, sadiyon se lambi hai raatein, sadiyon se lambe hue din.